Hello everybody, welcome back. My name is Stefan, and today we'll be starting a new series in Stellaris. This is going to be episode 0 of a series challenge that I plan to commit myself to. This challenge in particular is something I came up with myself, and it revolves around two very powerful civics found in the game. Specifically, life-seeded and fanatic purifiers. The interesting thing about these two civics is that they're pretty much the polar opposites of each other. Life-seeded pretty much spells tall. You cannot go wide with a life-seeded empire because you're only able to colonize Gaia worlds, and unless you get really lucky and all of the worlds neighboring to you are Gaias, you're not getting anywhere without habitats or ring worlds. Fanatic purifiers, on the other hand, provide a much different playstyle. With purifiers, you have to go wide because otherwise you will get consumed by other empires that just want to bite out of your territory. Since you're unable to make any non-aggression pacts with your neighbors, the only way to peace is through war. And war is interesting because it entails a capture of territory, something completely antithetical to a life-seeded run. Therefore, we're going to have to balance two major factors, war and internal expansion. And the internal development element is going to be severely gimped by a rule that I'm about to introduce. We're only able to build as many habitats as the amount of L-gate insights that we have, meaning that we can get a max of 7 habitats going, and if we don't discover an L-gate close to our territory, we're probably not going to be able to build any habitats whatsoever. Additionally, we're only able to colonize a ring world once we gather all 7 L-gate insights, and so even if we do get the sanctuary system spawning right next to us, we're only able to do anything about it once we gather all 7 insights. Now for the species. Since I don't expect it to colonize any other planets in the first 60 years, I've gone for leader-based pops since they're probably going to have more of an impact than the 25 pops living on my home planet. That means that we're taking talented, quick learners, and enduring to make sure that we have a lot of skill levels on our scientists, and we're also taking traditional, which is just there to increase our Unity production. After the 3rd Ascension perk, my Unity will have a really hard time keeping up with the base cost of the actual traditions. It's going to be hard for us to be a united species, even though we're all stuck on one planet together. Now, the reason I'm so adamant on making this a challenge series with self-imposed limitations is because I have actually tried the species before, and I've actually made it quite far. So as you can see from this example run, this is a viable strategy. We have consumed 2 empires and are almost done destroying a 3rd one. I have taken a lot of lessons from this run, which was done with these same exact difficulty settings as I'll be doing in the series. And I've also received confirmation that the game really is onto me, and as you can see here from this size 25 Paradida, from an event chain about 30 years in the game really doesn't like me having a challenge. In the end, I really hope my new series works out in a similar fashion to the Hysterian Imperium, and in fact, I'll be calling the new empire the true Hysterian Imperium, and yeah, we'll be starting relatively shortly. The only thing I'll be doing is increasing the amount of AI empires by 2, and the settings I use for this run are pretty consistent with what I usually do for my runs, with the exception of having a medium galaxy, since I do want the series to be finished before Leguin comes out. Also, as usual, I'll be playing with the Enhanced AI and Glavius' AI mod, so that means that my opponents are going to be worthy and are going to have a lot of bonuses, especially later on. So that's going to be it for episode 0 of this brand new series, and I'm going to actually ask you guys in the poll in the top right corner whether you want this series prioritized over my previous Assimilator run, which honestly did not turn out as interestingly as I expected it to, but I really would like the input of the audience for starting this series. If people really want to see me finish the Assimilator run, I'll be glad to. So as always, thanks for watching. If you like the idea of this series, please leave a like, and subscribe if you want to see more. I hope to see you guys next one. Bye bye.